The farmers accused the Ashaiman Municipal Chief Executive, the IDA Scheme Manager, and the Chief of Ashaiman as the brains behind the sale of lands. The encroachment has become so pervasive that it has almost hit the canal in the area. Recently, a site earmarked for the construction of a warehouse has been sold to a private developer for the construction of a remedial school. Addressing the press conference, executive member of the Farmers Association in charge of marketing, Ben Kanati, noted that the farmers are being threatened by the MC and the developer, thereby making it difficult for them to voice out their grievances.
As at now, the project is being encroached, and the worst is that site within the premises of the project proposed by the farmers for storage facilities was given to a private businessman to build school for remedial classes. For that reason, we the farmers disagree, but the senior officers of Ghana Irrigation Development Authority, GIDA, and the Municipal Chief Executive, MCE, insisted that the school should be built there. For that reason, the farmers' lives is in danger because we are being threatened by the intruder and the MCE of Ashaiman.
Mr. Kanati noted that they are not against the building of the school, but the location of the school. He called on the Minister of Agriculture and other relevant stakeholders to come to the aid of the scheme as it is near collapse as a result of encroachment.
We are not against the building of the school, but rather the location of the school. We farmers of the Ashaiman Irrigation are appealing to the Minister of Agriculture, all related institutions, and the public to intervene to salvage the situation for the marginalized farmers who produce food for the municipality and the nation at large, as the threatening of our lives is concerned. How they are threatening our lives? The intruder and the municipal chief executive. Simply because we are saying that we don't agree that that place should be given to the school to be built.
Some unhappy farmers present at the press conference also shared their displeasure about the situation.
What we are all seeing here is unacceptable because the land had been acquired by community for the longest time to develop agriculture. So why now being sold to build school?
Some of the IDA officers, they connive with the Ashaiman chiefs and the map of the project. They take a new distance measurement of the land and they shifted the land. By then, the land was from Ajekujo, the main road, to Jericho Station main road. That is the square of the land that the Kwame Nkrumah has put down for project of the farm. So as they shifted the land and they make a new site plan, then they themselves and the chiefs, they get opportunity, begin to sow the lands.
We were here, that was first week in November when the people came, started putting up a foundation, digging a foundation and others. Then we approached them and they said they sold the place for them to put up a school. Then we said, no, this place has been put a long time before some of us were born.
However, when Citi News contacted the scheme manager at the Ashaiman Irrigation Development Authority scheme, he said, upon some consultations and consideration, the private developer had been asked to stop work until further notice.
It's rather unfortunate that this issue has come up to this stage. The farmers have expressed their dissatisfaction about the area that has been allocated to the developer. As the scheme manager and the farmers being our major stakeholders, I think that what they are saying is true. We have to look at that again. So for the time being, we've asked the developer to stop work so that we can come again and sit down with our major stakeholders and then address the issue properly. It was an oversight selecting that place for the developer.
Meanwhile, the chief of Ashaiman, Ni Anan Ajo, who jumped to the defense of the MC of Ashaiman, noted that the farmers should rather direct their grievances to IDA officials and not him and the MC of Ashaiman.
When you look at the IDA establishments, on the scheme, IDA have the power to develop a school on the scheme for the same farmers. Now, we got to know that the IDA has allocated land for IDA College to do remedial classes on the scheme. We access to, we got to know. But IDA send document to the municipal chief executive. This is what they have done. The farmers raised agitations on it. So as a chief, I approached them to find out their reasons. They gave me reasons. I said, okay, if that is the case, don't blame the municipal chief executive. Go back to your authorities who did the allocation and wrote to the chief executive. Go and put your grievances before them. If they have to relocate it, it will be coming from IDA, not you. Then they made a submission that they will not accept it. I told them that, look, you don't have the power to say you don't accept it. You are farmers. Where the project is being started is not a farm, but it's within the scheme. So go back there and report to your authorities.
For Citi News, my name is Elvis Washington reporting from Ashaiman.